The 4 essential and affordable vitamins for older adults who want to live longer. Welcome to Organic Awakening, where we empower you with natural strategies to optimize your health, longevity, and vitality. Today, we're diving into a crucial yet overlooked topic: vitamin deficiencies that could be silently shortening your lifespan. Did you know that 1 in 3 older adults suffers from severe vitamin deficiencies without even realizing it? This hidden lack of nutrients could be taking years off your life, without any obvious symptoms in the early stages. Many believe that eating well is enough to meet all their body's needs. But after 50, the body undergoes silent and deceptive changes. Nutrient absorption decreases, metabolism slows, and the risk of deficiencies skyrockets. The worst part? Symptoms like fatigue, forgetfulness, muscle pain, and low energy are often mistaken for normal aging. But the real issue isn't aging itself. It's lacking the right nutrients to keep your body thriving. Here's the good news. There's a simple, affordable, and effective way to correct this and reignite your vitality. Today, you'll discover the 4 essential vitamins that can make a real difference in your health. They're easy to find, budget-friendly, and crucial for longevity. And pay close attention. The last vitamin on this list could be the most important of all, and yet almost no one talks about it. Before we dive in, take action for your health. Subscribe to Organic Awakening now so you never miss life-changing insights like this. Comment below. My health is a priority. This simple step reinforces your commitment to a long, vibrant life. Now let's uncover what happens to the body after 50. And why these vitamins are no longer optional but essential. What happens to the body? After 50, the body changes silently, without warning. What once felt normal starts to fail. Energy levels drop, aches become more frequent, and memory lapses happen unexpectedly. Many believe this is just part of aging, but the truth is that these changes are directly linked to a lack of essential nutrients. Over time, metabolism slows down. The body no longer processes food in the same way, and vitamin absorption decreases. The intestines lose efficiency, making it harder to extract essential nutrients from food. Bones lose density, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. The immune system weakens, making the body more vulnerable to infections and chronic inflammation. Heart health is compromised, leading to unstable blood pressure and poor circulation. The brain, deprived of the nutrients it needs to function optimally, starts to show signs of fatigue, frequent forgetfulness, difficulty concentrating, and, in more advanced cases, a higher risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Many of these problems could be prevented with simple dietary adjustments and proper supplementation. However, a lack of information leads people to make poor decisions. Knowing about these vitamins is the first step to recovering what has been lost and strengthening what is still in good condition. Vitamin D, the shield against disease and weakness. Bone fragility doesn't happen overnight. Falls that were once rare become more frequent. The body aches without an apparent reason. Muscles lose strength, and without realizing it, energy levels drop. Immunity weakens, infections become more common, and even mood swings occur. This is the reality for millions of people suffering from vitamin D deficiency. The problem is that this deficiency isn't easy to detect. As the years go by, vitamin D levels decline, and symptoms appear gradually. When the body lacks vitamin D, the heart suffers, muscles lose endurance, and even the brain is affected. Studies show that older adults with vitamin D deficiency are more prone to depression and cognitive decline. Sun exposure is the primary source of this vitamin, but over time, the body's ability to synthesize it decreases. Food sources provide only small amounts, insufficient to maintain adequate levels. Fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified foods are good options, but they rarely meet daily needs. For many, supplementation becomes essential, especially for those already showing signs of deficiency. Addressing this deficiency is simple, but ignoring it can have serious consequences. Bone, muscle, and immune health all depend on this nutrient. Maintaining adequate levels means more strength, greater protection against diseases, and healthier aging. Vitamin B12, the key to energy and a sharp memory. Does your mind feel slower? Do words slip away mid-conversation? Are familiar names hard to recall? Fatigue appears even after a good night's sleep, and simple tasks require more effort than they should. These changes, often attributed to natural aging, can actually be clear signs of a vitamin B12 deficiency. This nutrient is essential for nervous system function, as it helps form the protective cells around neurons. When B12 levels drop, communication between brain cells slows, leading to early symptoms such as frequent forgetfulness, difficulty concentrating, and mental fog. A prolonged deficiency can increase the risk of dementia, including Alzheimer's. But the effects extend beyond the brain. Vitamin B12 is also crucial for red blood cell production, which carries oxygen through the bloodstream. When B12 is deficient, the body doesn't get enough oxygen, causing persistent fatigue, dizziness, and shortness of breath. The heart has to work harder to compensate, increasing the risk of cardiovascular issues. As we age, B12 absorption becomes more difficult. The stomach produces less hydrochloric acid, which is necessary to release B12 from food. Additionally, many people take medications for acid reflux or gastritis, further reducing absorption. As a result, a silent deficiency can go undetected for years. The primary sources of vitamin B12 come from animal products: meat, eggs, dairy, and fish. People who consume little meat, especially vegetarians and vegans, need to be particularly careful to avoid deficiencies. In many cases, supplementation is the only effective way to maintain adequate levels. Correcting this problem has immediate benefits. Mental clarity improves, energy returns, and the body responds with greater vitality. Many people who experience tingling in their hands and feet, extreme fatigue, and memory problems have reported significant improvements within a few months of supplementation. Ensuring an adequate supply of vitamin B12 is essential for preserving brain and heart health. Magnesium, the regulator of sleep and blood pressure. The body starts sending warning signs. Sleep is no longer restful. Nights are filled with frequent awakenings. Blood pressure becomes unstable, and sudden cramps appear. Persistent fatigue lingers throughout the day, while small tremors in the hands and tingling in the feet become common. These symptoms may seem unrelated, but in most cases, they indicate an underestimated problem: magnesium deficiency. This mineral is one of the most important for the body, playing a role in over 300 biochemical reactions. It regulates muscle contractions, nerve function, heart rhythm, and energy production at the cellular level. In the nervous system, magnesium acts as a natural calming agent. People with low magnesium levels often experience irritability, anxiety, and sleep disturbances. This happens because magnesium regulates neurotransmitters responsible for mood and sleep quality. When levels are low, the body struggles to relax, leading to insomnia and chronic fatigue. The link between magnesium and blood pressure is also well documented. Studies show that adequate magnesium levels help dilate blood vessels, reducing the resistance the heart has to overcome to pump blood. This means less strain on the cardiovascular system and a lower risk of hypertension, heart attacks, and strokes. While magnesium is found in foods like nuts, seeds, spinach, and bananas, most people don't get enough from their diet. Soil depletion due to modern agriculture has reduced the magnesium content in many foods, making deficiency even more common. Coenzyme Q10, the fuel for the heart and longevity. Energy seems to deplete faster. Climbing stairs requires more effort. Walking long distances leaves the body exhausted, and simple daily activities start requiring frequent breaks. The heart works harder, muscles take longer to recover, and the feeling of fatigue becomes constant. These signs often indicate a decrease in coenzyme Q10 levels, an essential nutrient for cellular energy production. Every cell in the body needs energy to function, and CoQ10 plays a key role in this process. It works inside the mitochondria, tiny cellular structures responsible for converting food into fuel for the body. When CoQ10 levels drop, The body loses efficiency in generating energy, leading to fatigue, muscle weakness, and slower recovery after any effort. Since the heart is a muscle that never stops working, it directly depends on this coenzyme to maintain optimal function. A decline in CoQ10 is linked to an increased risk of heart failure, arrhythmias, and uncontrolled blood pressure. Additionally, studies have shown that people who take statins to lower cholesterol often experience a significant drop in their CoQ10 levels, increasing the risk of side effects such as muscle pain and extreme fatigue. The body's ability to produce coenzyme Q10 decreases over time. By age 50, levels have already declined, and this reduction worsens with age. Although it is present in foods like red meat, fish, and nuts, the amount obtained through diet is usually insufficient, making supplementation necessary in many cases. Restoring adequate levels of this nutrient improves physical endurance, strengthens the heart, and reduces signs of premature aging.